That is amazing. Where does the time go? Can you believe it? This is episode 10. How did that happen? When did that happen? Well, you're back with the Survivor guy. And yes, it's our 10th episode together. I believe we were going to do a little more looting and then head back to our shelter. It's about 3:20. Let's see here. We seem to have most of our equipment. Just a little bit out of order. That should work okay. But as you can see, our inventory space is getting really tight. Nothing left there. We're gonna call this Rock Hill. There seems to be a plethora of rocks up here. You probably can't find Rock Hill on any other map except mine, but that's okay. Ooh, I apparently need to go to target practice. Alright, back we go. Keeping a good eye out for any deer or pigs. And we should also probably get some more water. Now that we have a cooking pot, which we picked up in town, we will actually fill our glass jars as well. And we won't need to boil water in cans anymore. Which is a really good thing. It also means that if you've been picking up all your goldenrod all this time, that you'll now be able to use that, because we can make some tea. And I may cut a few more trees down on the way back. There's some goldenrod. A couple more rocks. Oh, there's a pig right there. Now that we have a cooking pot, you also want to make sure that you start getting your animal fat. I can't recall if we have any grass back at the base, but we're going to get some now. The grass and the animal fat are going to help us make candles, which, to my knowledge, as of right now, is the single best light source in the game. Right over his head. No, maybe not over his head. We apparently didn't like cat food too much. Just taking a short little swim here on our way back home. Take this opportunity to fill our jars. I'm also going to go ahead and break down these cans. When you're breaking down the cans, you want to try to have even numbers. And we're going to break this down too. We need the slot. Alright, I think we had some wood. Yep, we're going to get a little more. I think we're pretty close. Yeah, we're really close. But as you can see by the green wiggly squiggly lines around our character, we are giving off one heck of a stink. So any zombies within the radius of my mouse cursor is probably going to be attracted. So we definitely don't want to take too much time carrying around raw meat. So we'll make it back with all haste. Grab another tree. And we may have a slight challenge getting up that cliff. There it is, and there's our base. Couldn't have asked for easier. Since we still have a little bit of daylight, I think I'm going to put this meat away. Probably put out a few more log spikes. And then I will show you how to make some goldenrod tea. And then we can make plans for day 5. I am itching to do a little more exploring, so I think at some point we may pack up and move on. One thing that I have not done yet, I'm very careful I don't introduce too much risk if I can help it, is I have not yet shown you, in the event that you die, the game will respawn you at a random location. If you have a bed or a sleeping bag, you will come back to the location of your sleeping bag, or close proximity to it. So at some point we're probably going to make a sleeping bag and put that down. Let's go ahead and make a few more spikes. As you can see, the zombies have been very busy working on them. Going between the spikes is very difficult. We're also going to upgrade a few of these now while we have a chance. Maybe not all of them, because I do want to get upstairs and start some water boiling. I haven't done a lot of testing with the spikes, but I do understand that if you upgrade them, apparently they do more damage and they're harder to break. Both of which are good things. There is another upgrade path after the wood path. If you have scrap iron in inventory, which we do, you can upgrade to a metal tier. Alright. So we find ourselves back at our base. Let's get rid of all this raw meat. Put down some animal hides. Get rid of the eggs. Get rid of the goldenrod. We did have some plant fibers. Bullet casings. The paper isn't going to fit for now. Actually, we're not going to need that many. We'll do 6. Alright. So you take your stick out, put your cooking pot, give it a fuel source, and then you just take your murky water and you put it in, and you have to make sure you hit the cook timer. And to free up an inventory slot, I think we're going to go ahead and enjoy our venison stew, which gives us a fair amount of fullness and some good hydration, both of which we need right now, and a little bit of health apparently. And I think my supper is being interrupted. Yeah, that's what I thought. Somebody coming up. I don't have any leftovers. You need to go away. Where are you going? I don't appreciate you interrupting my dinner. And I can't imagine you came by yourself. Yeah, I didn't think so. Is it just you? Boyfriend and girlfriend? Come here. Oh, that was good. Actually, we could definitely use some more bandages. See? You know, I knew that you didn't come by yourself. More paper. Outstanding. So right now, while we're outside, we do have water boiling, which is a really good thing. Just checking the perimeter. I don't think we have any other zombies in the area. Oops, another rock. Alright. This is going to bug me. So let's go ahead and do the last couple ones that we have. So I hope you all have been enjoying these videos. Please, by all means, hit a like and subscribe, tell your friends. Again, I would love to hear any suggestions on content. I do enjoy this game tremendously, so if there's something you'd like to see, feel free to pass it along, and I'll be happy to try to make that happen. Alright, it looks like our water is done. So I'm going to go ahead and get 10 goldenrod. Or I think it was 9 actually. Yep. Now before I do that, I also want to take this opportunity to show you how to make a candle. So you take 6 animal fat, or any number of animal fat, put more fuel in, hit cook. It renders the animal fat into tallow, and then you just merge the tallow with the plant fiber. So we're going to need 6 plant fibers. Put this paper up there. Candy tins go there. Bullets. Thought we had some, but I guess not. 14 scrap iron. We are going to need to think about making another bucket. I'm saving my short iron pipes. I like to have at least 8 or 9 so that we can make a cooking grill. We had more grass down here. Alright, that should be done, and it is. So you take that down here, and now we're going to go ahead and make our goldenrod tea. We just need 9 of each, and we need 4 minutes of cook time, so we're going to add another log to the fire, and hit cook. And then we're going to work on our candles. So plant fibers and tallow. Hit craft. Take our torch down. Now, I also like to put one outside. There has been many a night where I've come in and it's dark out and I can't seem to find my fort. I think it's a small price to pay if it raises the index up a little bit, the heat index. But that's clearly very visible from a distance, as I will show you. You can see that looks really good. And because we're on a hill, it's very easy to find. Sometimes I'll put more than that depending on how well defended I am. But for now that one serves purpose. And we'll close our door for the night. And we'll put a few in here. Light the place up good. I also like to always have some on me in case I start a mine or I have a second base or something. Let's see, a couple more waters. Green alcohol. Alright, so far we've almost done 4 goldenrod teas. Alright, I'm going to let those finish cooking. Actually, I forgot that we had a second supply box. Probably no more than 1 bandage on us. We don't need 2 repair tools, but let's keep 1 for now. Don't need the torch for now. And we can still keep our spare axe. And we're going to go ahead and cook this real quick, which we still need the stick for. But as you can tell, tea takes some time. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Hope you've enjoyed this series. I will most likely continue for at least a few more videos. I'm thinking of starting a couple of the series that go in more in depth to the early game mechanics. Maybe starting off in a prefab for the first night as opposed to building, and some of the pros and cons of doing that. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will get back to you in the next episode. And please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks again. Have a great day.